Hey guys, this right here is our AR500 spinner target. It's a pistol, rifle, or shotgun target, but it's more popular as a shotgun and rifle target. The purpose of it is to get it to spin one full revolution to clear the target. So you just engage it and keep on shooting it until eventually you get it to spin around. This one's looking a little bit cruddy because I have it on my range and it just sits outside all the time. But one of the things that sets this apart is the bushing. We went with a bushing design. It's a greased bushing to keep the elements out there and keep it moving smoothly and consistently. A lot of the other designs use a pillow block, and they're just cheap pillow blocks, and they have a tendency to get water in them, and it's just that bearing, it doesn't take much, and those aren't moving the way they are supposed to be. We want targets that you can just have sit out on your range and not have to worry about it. A friend of mine actually left his out in the pasture where he shoots at all winter long. It was laid down by the cattle, and it sat out there all winter long, and he got out there in the spring and they shot at it, and it worked just fine without having to mess with it at all. So it was it's a really robust design. Another feature that sets this apart is that this entire front is AR500 steel. It protects the bolts, the bushing, everything is protected by this AR500 shield, so that way you don't have to worry about messing up your investment. It also has, with the offset nature of the paddles are sitting directly in line with the center axle, and that allows me to get away without having the offset, the weight to offset it, because the way it's normally mounted, these paddles are hanging out front, and so it causes them to hang like this. So they have to have a weight offset here to bring it back into place. Well, since mine are directly in line with the axle, it's set straight by itself, I can then add adjustable weights. So each spinner comes with 3 additional weights, so you can take all the weights off and it'll be a little bit easier to spin with 9mm, things like that. Or you can put the weights on it to make it more of a challenge, so that way it's a little bit more up to par with the standards for rifle and shotgun. The spinner kit comes with everything you need but these legs. These are 3/4 inch EMT conduit, 2.5 feet each leg, and you cut it apart, stick it on here, and you're ready to get out to the range. One more feature that sets this apart from other spinners out there is that you can tilt the targets. So by loosening these up, you can pivot the target down as far as that, and the bottom one can likewise do the same thing in the opposite direction for an added challenge if you so choose. I like to shoot it like that, so let's check it out in action. All right, so here I am at about 220 yards with the sun right in my face. Not exactly ideal conditions, but gotta shoot when you gotta shoot, right? Let's give it a whirl and see if I can not embarrass myself on my own target, on my own range. So as I mentioned, the goal is to time the hits just right. I'm not doing a good job. There it went. There we go. Woo! All right. So as I said, you got to time the hits just right. So you got to kind of know how long it takes your bullet to get to the target. So I'm at 200 yards right now. It's not that terribly far away. Once you get out to 3, 4, that bullet travel time starts to really mess with you, because you need to shoot. You need to have your reticle right on target, and then you have to shoot before you can ever see the spinner coming down. You know, the thing's horizontal. You're shooting where you know it's going to be, so when it comes down, the bullet impacts it and it sends it over. Because if you hit the target when it's angled one way or another, it's not going to impart all the energy the bullet has. It's going to deflect a lot of it. Or if you really mess it up, you could actually stop the damn thing if you hit it when it's coming back at you. So it's a fun target. It's great for practice, and it's just a lot of fun to shoot regardless. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah, I'm going to shoot that some more.